The Russian Revolution of 1917 stands as one of the most significant events of the 20th century, fundamentally altering the course of Russian history and reshaping global geopolitics. From the overthrow of the Tsarist autocracy to the rise of the Bolsheviks and the establishment of the Soviet Union, the revolution unleashed a wave of social, political, and economic transformation that reverberated across continents, setting the stage. To understand the Russian Revolution, it is essential to examine the socio-economic conditions prevailing in Russia at the turn of the 20th century. The Russian Empire, under the autocratic rule of Tsar Nicholas II, was characterized by widespread poverty, social inequality, and political repression. The majority of the population lived in rural areas and worked as peasants, while a small elite, including nobles and industrialists, held vast wealth and power. The industrialization and modernization efforts initiated by Tsar Alexander II in the mid-19th century had led to rapid urbanization and the emergence of an urban working class, but these changes also exacerbated social tensions and discontent. The February Revolution. February Revolution of 1917 marked the first phase of the Russian Revolution, precipitated by a combination of factors, including food shortages, economic hardship, and dissatisfaction with the Tsarist regime. The outbreak of World War I further strained the Russian economy and military, leading to widespread disillusionment and unrest among soldiers and civilians alike. In Petrograd, formerly St. Petersburg, protests and strikes erupted in February 1917, culminating in the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II and the collapse of the Romanov dynasty. The provisional government, composed of liberal and moderate socialist factions, assumed power, promising political reforms and an end to autocracy. The October Revolution. October Revolution of 1917, also known as the Bolshevik Revolution, marked the second phase of the Russian Revolution and the ascendance of the Bolshevik Party, led by Vladimir Lenin. Building on the discontent with the provisional government's failure to address pressing social and economic issues, the Bolsheviks orchestrated a coup d'état in Petrograd in October 1917, seizing key government buildings and institutions. The Red Guards, supported by workers and soldiers, stormed the Winter Palace, the seat of the provisional government, and arrested its members. Lenin proclaimed the establishment of Soviet power and the formation of a new government, marking the beginning of Bolshevik rule in Russia.